Good luck Jonathan wanted to increase the pump price by only 5 naira, but we mobilized in Lagos against it. Nabena still saying, wow, this Nabena Yakini is still talking that Goodluck Jonathan wanted to increase the pump price by just only 5 naira, but we mobilized against him in Lagos. Wow. It is no longer news that the current pump price of fuel has been selling for above 600 naira per litre. It would be recalled that President Asiwaju Bola TINUBU on the day of his inauguration announced the removal of fuel subsidy. Ever since the removal of fuel subsidy, prices of commodities appears to have gone up. Not appears, have gone up. Okay. Now, speaking to Sun newspaper in an exclusive interview about the state of the nation, former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress APC, Honorable Yakini Nabena, has said that he was part of the people that staged a protest in Lagos when former President Goodluck Jonathan administration adjusted the pump price. Okay. According to Nabena, the performance of Buhari vindicated Jonathan. He said his party has made numerous promises to Nigerians without delivering anything. Hear him. Goodluck wanted to increase the pump price by only 5 naira, but we all mobilized into the streets of Lagos against it. APC promised Nigerians heaven and earth, but gave little. We all saw Goodluck administration as a bad one, including me when Buhari took charge. Okay, but did we see at the end, what did we see at the end of the regime of Buhari? Buhari government gave credibility to Goodluck's government. Sonny Super quoted Nabina as saying. Abi? Now, APC, that is why when APC was coming, there was a slogan that this APC, will it cure headache? Some say yes, some say no. Okay, since APC took over government in 2015, okay, the country has been tilting downwards completely. Even though that doesn't mean that Goodluck Jonathan was the best, because his government was also fantastically corrupt, and it was that corruption in Jonathan's government that made the people to say we need a change, only to find out that the change that APC brought is one chance change, and it caused us a negative change instead of being a positive change. And that is why what we got from Buhari's 8 years was sinking the country, sinking the economy, sinking everything, and Nigeria became a laughing stock for that. Okay, and I feel that is not enough. In this 2023, a lot of people suddenly forgot, or because they were paid and bribed, they had to stage electoral violence to be able to rig Tinubu in the same APC because of the power of incumbency, and everything was at their disposal. Now they have rigged Tinubu in. Look at what Tinubu has done in just 82 days in office, less than 90 days in office. He has just done the worst ever. In fact, what he has done, the hardship he has caused Nigerians cannot be compared to the hardship that Buhari caused Nigerians for 8 years in office. Quite unfortunate from APC. So Nabena, I will say shame to all of you, because APC, now all of you are confessing, because it's no longer business as usual. All of you are suffering. All the things APC promised the people that work for them, all the supporters, they didn't give them. The people, they collected their PVC cards to be able to, buy their votes by 5,000. They didn't even give them their 5,000. All the people they gathered and rented for rallies and campaigns and promised to pay them, they didn't even pay them. They are suffering. And some of them came out complaining. Now you are one of them as a deputy publicity secretary of APC, and all of you ganged up against a democratic system, and just because of selfish interest, now you're not getting anything. Now you're coming to confess. I call this true confession from APC, and they will continue to confess. Okay, they will continue to confess. The confession is just to reveal their secret, and will continue to break APC down. Yeah? Shame to all of the people that said APC is the best, because APC have proven not to be the best, except because there are other tribal or or party sycophants playing along party line without even any special benefit for themselves. They're all crying and suffering. The hardship is even more on them than any other person. Quite unfortunate. So Nabena Yakini has spoken again after talking about the economy, that he doesn't know the formula that TINUBU used to correct this economic woe that he has caused us. He's also coming out now to say that the stage coup against or protest against Jonathan when he wanted to change fuel pump price. That was in 2012. Okay, now look at what APC has brought. He's confessing now because the APC has done the worst than what Jonathan intended doing, and nobody's protesting. Quite unfortunate. Someone say, where are the likes of Shoyinka and his group that staged some protests? I'm happy they are still alive today. Abi, yes. It's only Shoyinka. What about Pastor Tunde Bakari that also staged Occupy Nigeria? Now, hashtag Occupy Nigeria cannot come back again. They need to bring it back. Somebody say Shoyinka is a double-faced man. That is what he is. Shoyinka is nothing but an educated illiterate, of course, and tribal sycophant. That is the truth. We didn't know these people on time. They are tribal sycophant. Some say, thank God, say now APC chieftain take him out. They talk how APC, they vandalize the economy, the country. Exactly. Patient Jonathan said, make all the PD APC zombie followers support Emilokon. Okay. Mr. Nabena, they tell Nigerians how APC Emilokon, they put looters in position. Oga Patapata of them all, na APC chairman Mr. Gandola and Mr. Akpabio of your mic, they send message to email boxes for holiday enjoyment. 70 billion naira palliatives, 40 billion naira no 1 billion naira SUV money. The most annoying of all is the Mumu zombie followers of PDAPC among 133 million Nigerians struggling and smiling in poverty that will come to comment sessions typing nonsense, blindfolded by religion and tribalism. Abi, now so we see them now. No, but not be one person they suffer. All of them are suffering it. Those poor idiots typing and commenting nonsense, I see them as already dead people. Because no one in their right senses will be tribal in this situation. It is really too much. Because they were seeing Jonathan as coming from a minority part of the country. The majorities like to support themselves, even if that thing is wrong. Thank you very much for your response there. So that is the situation we have now in Nigeria. It is very, 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 very terrible that APC has messed up Nigeria. Someone said that is unfortunate. TINUBU, El-Rufai, Wole Soyinka, Tunde Bakari, Bisi Akonde, Saraki, Sowore, etc. Where are we today after staging that protest against Jonathan in 2012? All of them are suffering. They can't even talk again because they now see that their sentiment beclouded their judgment. And it is the product or the consequence is what all of us are suffering today. So thank you for listening. And let's have your comment over the confession coming from Yakini Nabena.